Okay, today we're going to review a very special 1976 overdrive unit TR6. This car had a very extensive restoration done a decade ago and has been garage kept and used very little since. Pretty extensive documentation of the restoration. Pimento red and black. We will do an upside walk around, and then we'll put it up on the lift, and then we'll do a drive. Of course, the first thing I want to note, how straight the body panels are, how well the doors hang on the tub, how nice the gaps are, how nice the suspension sits. How straight that body is. Nice door gaps. Straight lines. Doors hang nice. Hood gaps are nice, even. Nose of the car is crisp. Look how fresh all of this is. Again, and looking in the extensive body shop repair bill, in 2004, this car was painted $15,000 in 2004 money, and the car still looks like it was just finished. No rust, no Bondo, again, good gaps. We'll put it on the lift and show you a better view. Interior's beautiful. Car reads 17,758 miles, and I think when the restoration was done, it was 17.1, so it's not had a lot of activity. No cracks on the dash, no warping. Choke area is not broken down. Steering wheel's in good order. Sun visors are tight, both of them. Seat and seat bolsters are in good order. Cleats are good. Carpets are good. Entry is good. This is a May 76 production car, so it was getting toward the end of the run. Door cards are crisp. All the gauges are crisp, again, clean, nicely done. Bring your 8-track. There's an original 8-track player. Top is like new, boot is like new. This engine compartment is incredible. One of the most interesting thing about this car, I've had several TR6s with triple carb setups. They normally don't run well. This one really starts easy and drives fantastic, but they set it up so that it'll work with the tri-carb. All right, here we are in the engine compartment. It's beautiful. Nice setup. I was stating that I'll read off the receipts, but they did upgraded valves and cam to marry up well with this carburetor setup, and they did a wonderful job. So very nice engine compartment in good order. Glass is good. Receiving bar for the top is good. All the seals are good. These are good. I don't think there's anything bad on the car. Car cover, manuals, clean trunk area. We'll pull all that carpet out in a minute. I do want to start this car for you. This is a cold start on a triple carbureted engine. We will choke it a bit. Or not, let's try not. There you go. I wanted to spend a little time again on this trunk. Look how clean this is. All this is factory caulking, still there in good order. No rust, no cuts, just in good shape. And then I wanted to revisit the interior components a little bit. The boot, seatbelt receivers, all crisp, all nice. All the buttons are clean. Defrost vents are not rusty. Okay, I wanted to do one more body walk around, topside walk around before we put it up on the lift. Again, look how nice those lines are on that car. And its stance. All right, we're going to put this pretty girl up on the lift, and then we will do a driving video, which will be an absolute pleasure. Okay, here we are at eye level, so that we can see any flaws that may be down at low, which I don't think there are any. Again, as we did it on the top side, look how crisp this nose is on this car. All the lenses are crisp, the front spoiler is crisp. You look down the sides, it is straight. Nice wheels, Panasport wheels, of course drilled and crossed brake disc. And nice the finish is up underneath here. Straight down the sides. Clean rocker panels, clean trim, good gaps. Really nice example of a car. Looks to me, so far, I've not seen a chip or a flaw on this car. Not yet. No pitted chrome, clean lenses, good gaps. Again, to this point, I haven't even seen a chip. Wheels are in good order, not curved. As an old car guy, you just get so excited looking at a car this nice. It's so hard to find them like this. Oh, found a chip. Some from somebody getting in and out. Okay, it's got one chip on the entire car. All right, we're gonna go on up. The underside of this car is clean too. All right, we're on the underside of this incredibly clean TR6. Look at all those bushings. Nothing shows age, nothing shows wear. Brake lines are good. Coils are clean. Look at these rubber bushings. Boy, just fresh and nice. Look at all this. Look how clean all this is. Overdrive transmission. Floorboards in good order. Inner seals, look at that. Drain plugs are in the right spot. Frame is clean. In good order. If you've been looking for TR6s, you'll note some of these things I'm pointing out. You've probably seen them flawed in other cars. Look at that. No clunking in the rear end of this car. Well, let's look at some of these receipts. Nice Yokohama tires, by the way. Look at some of these receipts. We've got a pretty extensive file, but I pulled out the three of the biggest. And the first would have been the paint, $15,000 in 2003. And you can see how detailed it is, page after page after page. I wished everything we got through here had this sort of documentation. My gosh. And the paint's still beautiful. It's 2003, this is 2022, and it's still beautiful. All right, so that was fairly significant. $15,000 in paint. Done at $17,298. It has $17,700 on it now. And then I move on to, this was the transmission rebuild, overdrive transmission. So complete overdrive transmission rebuild. S-type conversion kit. All right, and then this was the engine setup, which I mentioned. On other TR6s, when I get triple carburetors, they don't support the carburetors with things that should be done, i.e. the cam. Piston set, valve spring set, rocker arms, performance cam, TR6, rocker shaft, pedestal springs, clutch, of course. Car had 17.3 on it when this engine was rebuilt in 2004 for $56.97. And we are going to rebuilt engine including performance upgrade to work with triple Weber carb setup. Installed pistons, bearings, rings, rod main bearings, performance cam and lifters, valve springs, push rods. Timing gears and chain, oil pump, rocker shaft, rocker arms, performance intake, and exhaust valves. Okay, so let's go for a drive. You get to listen to this engine, and I get to enjoy the drive and the pull. Out of overdrive. I really do not think in 4 decades of driving TR6s I've ever driven a better one than this one. It just comes together.